evening, everyone. Everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, today we will discuss one new chapter.
Good evening, ma'am.
That is pairing of linear equation in two variables. What is linear polynomial? Say anyone. What is the definition of linear polynomial? Linear.
A polynomial which has degree 1.
Degree. The polynomial degree 1 is called linear polynomial, correct? See some example for linear polynomial. Linear polynomial examples.
Speak, all of you. What is that silence?
X plus 2, x plus 2.
X plus 2, good. X plus 2. What is the degree? Here x power 1. Highest power is called degree, correct? What is the degree? 1. So it is a linear polynomial. Okay. See some examples. X plus 2 is one example. Please respond. What is the
X plus 8.
examples for linear polynomials?
2x plus 8.
2x plus 8. Very good. Here power is, highest power is 1. So it is linear polynomial. See this name? Pair of linear equations in two variables. These are the linear polynomials. But here we want linear equations. First, what is equation? What is equation? What is equation? Kevin, Aravind, Pranav. What is equation? We already discussed it. What is equation? See here x plus 2. X plus 2 is linear polynomial. This is one expression, correct? This expression x plus 2 is equal to something. Is equal to something or equal to 0. Wherever we see the equal sign, then it is the equation. Do you understand? Please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
2x plus y equal to something. This is the linear equation, correct? Equal to something.
Something.
So this is the equation. Here we have equal sign. So
Equal
the
sign.
equation changes to equation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Pair of linear equation, two variables. X plus 2. How many variables here? X plus 2 equal to 0. How many variables? This is a
One variable.
correct? How many variables here?
One variable.
One variable. That is x, correct? But in this chapter, we want two variables. Two variables. Do you understand? So say another variable. Anything.
Give another equation, Ra, which is having two variables. You cannot give that.
X plus y.
X plus y. X plus y equal to 0. These are the equations. So this equation must contain equal sign. Do you understand? X plus y. This is the one linear equation in two variables. Linear equation, two variables. Do you understand? Say some examples. Linear equation, two variables.
With having two variables, tell the examples.
2x plus 4y. 2x plus
2a plus 2b.
equal to 3. This is a linear equation, two variables. Now, what is your example? Same.
2a plus 2b.
2a plus 2b. Very good. 2a plus 2b equal to something. 7
Ma'am, we want to add y, ma'am. So that
two
x and
variables.
y.
Two variables.
See, our chapter name is two variable, means it must be two variables which should be there in the given equation, Ra. If any kind of expression, if you keep just, you see, linear equation means what? Degree having how much, Ra? Degree equals to how much? You respond only, it is good. Linear equations means how much, Ra?
Degree one. Degree one.
One, ma'am. One, ma'am.
Degree
One,
one.
sir.
Polynomial which I have studied in last chapter, degree must be equals to 1. So we can write any expression like x plus 2, understanding x plus y, or x plus 9, or x minus 5, or x minus 2x, x minus 2y, like that. Anything you can write. Everything, what is the degree? Highest power is equals
One,
to
sir. One.
correct? So now, with the same expression, if you keep just equals to something, equals to 1, equals to 5, equals to 9, equals to 12, like that, if I'll keep equals to sign, then that is only called as what?
Linear equation.
What we should call? Linear expression will turns into equation. Do you understand it here? See now, for example, linear, this is linear expression because x plus 2 is the linear expression. Now, just I am making equals to sign and I am keeping 0 so that it will turns into what? Linear
Equation.
expression.
Linear
It turns into
equation.
what? Linear equation. Do you understand all of you? Respond, yeah, girls, Tarani Pushpa, everyone. So now, but you are asking CRC, this is called a general linear equation. But they are saying that this linear equation in our chapter we are going to discuss not single variable. So if you observe in this equation, how many variables are there? Please tell me all of you. How many variables are there in this equation?
One variable.
One
Sir,
variable.
one variable, sir.
Only one variable we have. But like this, suppose I will write y plus 5, y plus 9 equals to 0. Next, a plus 2 equals to 0. So everywhere, how many variables we have? Only one
variable.
One variable.
Yes or no?
One variable.
This is called as linear equations with one variable. So this is what you have studied in the class 9. Have you remembered? Linear
Yes, sir.
equations with one variable.
One
You
variable.
remember or not? Please tell me. So now, if you come to the class 10, we are going to study linear equations with the two variables. Two variables must be present, and the power should be how much, Ra?
1.
Power should
One.
be.
One.
So now, if you observe here, so till now we have studied linear equations with one variable, but our chapter is linear equations with the two variables. So that is why I am taking two variables here. So it is not only x and y. You can take anything, a to z, any letters you can take, but the power should be how much, Ra? Power should be 1. Highest power should be 1. That is what we should call it as linear equations with the two variables. So here you can see madam has written some equation that 2x plus 4y, which is equals to 3. This is the equation 1. So how many variables are there? X is the one variable, and another variable, what is that?
Y.
Y is the one variable. What is the highest power? Here also x power 1,
One.
and here also
One.
y power 1. So that
X
this
power
is
1,
called
Y
as
power 1.
linear equation with the how many variables? How many variables?
Variables.
One
Two
variable, sir.
variables.
Understand? Yes,
Two
sir?
variables, sir.
Yes. So that is what. Like that you can write anything. Suppose you can see somebody is saying that x plus y equals to 0. This is also called as linear equation with the two variables. Already here madam has taught you. Now you can see Nitinath has said that 2a plus 2b equals to 7. So here a is the one variable and b is the another variable. So that is why this equation is called as what? Linear equation with
Linear equation in two variables.
Equation with two variables.
Say some examples. Linear equation, two variables. Some examples.
Ma'am,
3a plus
x
2b.
minus y is equal to 2.
4y
3a plus
is equal to 7.
2b, ma'am. 2b.
2b. Okay. 3a plus 2b equal to 7. Okay. This is the linear equation, two variables. What are variables here? Variables.
A and b.
A and B are the variables. Okay. And this is the equation. Equation means what? Equal sign. The expression must containing equal sign. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, 5x minus 7y, ma'am. 5x
5x
minus
plus
7y.
7y equal to something. Equal to minus 8.
13.
Okay.
see whatever it is, any expression, if you make it equal sign, then it will turns into equation. That's all.
Suppose 5x plus 7y plus 8z. Is it linear equation, two variables?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it linear equation two variables?
5x and 7y is
Ma'am, yes,
variable,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Two
ma'am.
variable.
Right? Yes.
Equation two
How many variables? Variables
Two
x,
variables, ma'am.
y, z. This is not linear equation two variables. How many variables? Three variables. Linear equation
With the three variables.
with three variables. Do you understand? Three variables. Do you understand? How many variables? Count variables. X, 1, 2, 3. Three variables. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose 8u minus 7b equal to 7. Is it linear equation two variables?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. 8z minus 8z2. 8z1 minus 8z2 equal to 9. Is it linear equation two variables?
Equation one variable.
Why one variable? It is z1. It is z2. Two different variables. Do you understand?
Okay.
Two different. Z1, Z2 are the two different variables. Suppose A x1 plus B y1 equal to some C. Is it linear equation two variables?
No, ma'am.
Why no?
Ma'am, because C is there, no, ma'am, is equal to
See,
C.
here A, B, C are real numbers. A, B, C are real numbers.
Real numbers and xy is a variable, ma'am.
X and Y, X1 and Y1 are the variables. X1
Variable.
and
So two
Y1 are
variable,
the
ma'am.
variables. Now, is it a linear equation two variables? Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, for me doubt, ma'am. How, ma'am, ABC has real numbers? They are also variables, ma'am.
Suppose A, B, C are real numbers. Then, is it linear equation or not?
Yes, ma'am. If they are real numbers, then this is in linear equation.
Then only it is the linear equation two variables. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See this here. Pair of linear equation. Pair means how many ra? Pair
Two,
means
ma'am. Two.
here we want two linear equation, two variables. Here we want two equations, two linear equations. Do you understand? Suppose our linear equation is, first equation is 2x plus 4y equal to 7. And second equation is 3x plus 4y equal to 8. So these are called pair of linear equations. Pair of linear equations in two variables. In two variables. Do you understand? Here we want two equations. In the chapter, we want two equations. Two linear equations, two variables. General form of the linear equation. General form of linear equation two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. General form of the linear equation two variables are a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. These are the general form of the linear equations. Here a1 comma b1 comma c1 and a2 comma b2 comma c2 are
Real numbers.
Real numbers. Real numbers.
Do you understand? Real numbers, okay. Next, and a1 and b1, a2 A2, B2 should not be equal to 0. Here condition is coefficients of x, y. Coefficients of x, y. What is the coefficient of x in first equation?
A power 1.
Yeah.
A1.
A1 not illa. A illa. A1.
Second equation
Okay,
x
sir.
coefficient
A2.
A2. And first equation
Ma'am,
y
2,
coefficient
B1.
B1. Second equation
B2.
B2. Here coefficients of x and y never be 0. Should not be equal to 0. This is one condition. And second condition is A1 square plus B1 square not equal to 0. And A2 square plus B2 square not equal to 0. This is two conditions. Very, very important for MCQ questions. Do you understand? These are the conditions for linear equations, two variables. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubt, ask me. What are the conditions?
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Wait.
All of you note it down.
A1, B1, A2, B2 are not equal to 0, ma'am.
Okay.
Then A1 square plus B1 square is not equal to
Equal
0.
to
Then
0. And A2
A2
square
square
plus
plus
B2
B2
square should not be equal to 0.
not equal to 0.
0. That's all. This is the general form of linear equation, two variables. In real numbers, what is the general form of Euclid division lemma? In real numbers, what is the general form of Euclid division lemma?
A is equal to BQ plus
Ma'am,
R.
A is equal to PQ plus R.
A equal to BQ plus R. What is the range of R? Range.
Ma'am, B minus 1, ma'am.
R should
B
be
minus 1.
should be greater than equal to 0 and
Greater than or equal to 0 or less
B.
than.
in polynomials, what is the remainder range? Range of the remainder in polynomials. Polynomial remainder.
Ma'am,
Always
Less than g of x.
less than the
less than the g
divided
of x.
equation.
Less than g of x, ma'am. Less
Yes,
than
less
g of
than
x.
the g of x. Very
G
good.
of X. G
Less
of
than
X.
the g of x. G of x means our divisor. Very good.
Divisor.
Okay. In pair of linear equation, general form is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. And next equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Here condition is a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2 are real numbers. And a1, b1, a2, b2 never be 0. And a1 square plus b1 square. A1 square plus b1 square should not be equal to 0. And a2 square plus b2 square should not be equal to 0. Okay? Remember this one.
Okay.
Next. All of you open exercise 3.1. 3.1. Yes. All of you open 3.1 exercise. Read first question.
Ma'am, 3.1 now, ma'am.
It's first exercise. No?
Ma'am. Ma'am, the
Read.
third problem.
Yes. 3.1 first question.
Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be.
Okay. Here how many
Represent this
persons?
situation algebraically and
Okay. How
graphically.
many persons right here? How many persons?
2, ma'am. 2 persons.
One is father, Aftab. One is father, one is daughter. Okay.
Doctor.
After tells his father, after tell to his daughter, after tells to his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you. Here I represent you. I represent whom? Daughter.
Father, ma'am.
Father.
Doctor, ma'am. Doctor.
Daughter or father? I represent.
Father, ma'am.
Who tell after
Father.
tell? Father.
Father.
Father, ma'am. Father.
Father.
Who says 7 times as old as daughter? Father is correct. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I means here father. Father was 7 times as old as you. Here you represents daughter.
Daughter.
Okay, here father age is 7 times as old as daughter age when 7 years ago. Do you understand? Next line. 3 years from now. 3 years from now means after 3 years. After 3 years, I shall be. I means whom?
You speak here. I means whom again?
Father, ma'am.
Father.
ma'am.
Father.
Father.
Father shall be 3 times as old as you. You means what? Who? You
Daughter.
means daughter.
Doctor.
Daughter.
So after 3 years, father age is 3 times as old as daughter age. Here given 2 statements. Okay. Here we have to write the pair of 2 linear
I cannot
equations.
understand, ma'am.
Represent this situation algebraically and graphically.
Somebody is saying something. What? Karthikeyan?
Sir, second statement I cannot understand.
So they are saying that listen first. If suppose you and your father you take Ra. Your father is saying to you. Do you understand, Karthikeyan?
Yes, sir.
He told you 2 statements. First statement is he said that 7 years before, means 7 years ago, my age is suppose let me imagine your father is saying his age is 7 times as old you are present. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will explain. Wait.
Do you understand, Ra?
Yes, sir.
And the second statement is now today's situation is starting. From now, if you will go 3 years after, he's saying your father age is 3 times as old you will be by that time. Do you understand, Ra?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is
What he is
clear.
saying. So for the 2 statement, you have to write 2 linear equations and you have to represent this the same situation in algebraically and as well as graphically they are asking. So algebraically means you have to solve normal equations and later graphically you have to represent. Okay. So now
Okay.
all of you open and start solving now. You have to write it first.
Okay. Here, how many percents? How many percents, Ram?
2%, ma'am. 2%.
2%. First person is after dot father, correct? After, and second person is daughter.
Daughter.
Okay. Late. Present days of after. Present days. We don't know their ages, correct? Present days of after. Father is present days.
Let him keep.
Late. Present days of father is X years. You understand?
Somebody making noise. Who is that?
And daughter present age is Y years. Y years. Here we want how many variables? 2 variables. First variable is X. Second variable is Y. You understand? After age is X years and daughter age is Y years. These are the present age. Okay, these are the present ages of father and daughter. Okay? Read first statement.
All of you read the first statement and say what is that? What is that saying?
First statement.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Ah,
after tells to
7
daughter
years ago,
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
7 years ago, father told to doctor that he has 7 times older than doctor.
7 years ago, father age is 7 times of daughter age.
Times
Correct?
older as you.
Yes. 7 years ago. Suppose your age is 14 years. 7 years ago means what is your age?
7 months. 7.
Correct?
7 ma'am.
7 ma'am.
How can
7.
you find 7? It is subtraction.
14 minus 7 months. 14 minus 7.
14 minus 7. So present age of father is X years. 7 years ago means what is the age of father?
X minus 7.
What is your answer?
7.
It is X years, yeah. 7 years before means what is the age?
What is the age?
Ma'am, we don't know father's age, no, ma'am.
Father's age is 6 ma'am.
Father age is
X minus
years.
7.
Ma'am, x minus 7,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
X minus 7.
X minus 7.
X minus 7 ma'am.
X minus 7. X minus 7 years. And what is the daughter age 7 years ago? Present age is Y. Daughter age 7 years ago.
Ma'am, x minus y.
X minus Y. Why X minus Y? Daughter age is Y. Suppose daughter age is 9. 7 years ago, what is the age? Present age is 9. 7 years ago means what is the age of daughter?
3, ma'am. 3.
3 or 2?
3.
Wait, 9 minus
2,
7.
ma'am. 2.
2
2,
years.
ma'am.
Correct?
2, ma'am.
Subtraction. So Y minus 7. Do you understand this step? Y minus 7 years. Do you understand? Any doubt, ask me. Okay, Tarani.
So we want to put minus symbol, ma'am.
Suppose, who is that Kartikeyan? Suppose your age is 15 years now, present age. 3 years ago, what is your age? 3 years ago means 3 years before. What is your age? Suppose your age is 15. 3 years before means what?
Ma'am, 12 ma'am.
12, ma'am.
How can you say 12?
12 ma'am.
15 minus 3.
15 minus 3. Which operation?
Minus, ma'am.
Subtraction, correct? Same. Minus.
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 Okay ma'am.
Okay? Here given, after the age is, here assuming after the age is X years and daughter age is Y years. We don't know. Here we have to find the father and daughter age. Okay? So 7 years ago, what is the age of father? Present age is X. 7 years ago means minus 7. Daughter age is Y. 7 years ago means Y minus 7. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Next statement. What is next statement? Read anyone.
Ma'am, next statement is
Next statement.
three years from now.
3 years from now. Means 3 years from now means what? 3 years after. Correct? 3 years
After 3 years.
After 3 years. After 3 years. What is the condition?
I shall be 3 times as old as you. My father told to daughter.
Here first condition. What is first condition? 7 years ago, after the age is 7 times of daughter age. After 7 years ago, what is the age? X minus 7. X minus 7. Father age is 7 times of daughter age.
Daughter's age.
7 years ago, correct? 7 years ago,
ma'am.
what is the age of father? X minus 7 is equal to 7 times of daughter age. Y minus 7. Simplify this equation first. Simplify this equation.
X minus 1 is equal to 7y minus
7y
49.
Equal to
7y minus
7y
49.
minus 49.
minus 7 into minus 7 is 49.
49.
Okay, write variables on one side and constants on one side. Variables X and Next variable is y, correct? 7y comes to this side.
Minus of y.
Minus 7y equal to 49 plus minus 7 comes to this side.
Plus 7.
Plus 7. So, what is our equation? Final equation. X minus 7
Yes, 7y is equal to minus
So
42.
minus 42. Minus 42.
42. Let this is equation. Let this is equation 1. Pair of linear equation 2 variables. Sorry, equation 1. Next, after 3 years, what is the condition? After 3 years. After 3 years, what is the conditions?
Now say after that same situation you have to observe. After means what you have to do. Suppose your age is now 15 years. After 3 years, how much your age? After
18,
3 years,
sir.
15 plus 3, correct? Same way apply the condition now.
Suppose your age is 14. After 3 years, what is your age? After
17.
17.
17.
17.
Here we want to add, correct?
Add.
Addition. So present days of father is X and present days of daughter is Y. After
Y.
3 years, what is the age of
X plus
father?
3.
X plus
3.
X plus 3, ma'am.
X plus 3. And what is
X
the
plus 3,
daughter
ma'am.
age?
3 bracket X.
Y plus 3, correct?
3, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Y plus 3. Do you understand? Present ages of father and daughter, X and Y respectively. After 3 years means, after 3 years, father is present days plus 3. Daughter is present days of daughter plus 3 years.
3.
Any doubt? Next, here given condition is, father age is 3 times as old as daughter is. After 3 years, father age is, after 3 years, father age is 3 times of daughter age. Okay? What is the father age after 3 years?
X plus 3, ma'am.
X plus 3. 3 into, what is daughter age? Y plus 3. Simplify this equation. Simplify this equation.
Ma'am, X plus 3 is equal to 3y
3y plus 9.
3y
9, ma'am.
9. Okay. 3 into y, 3y, 3 into 3, 9. Write variables on one side, constants on one side.
Ma'am, X minus 3y is equal to 6.
X minus
9
plus
minus
3y
3.
comes to this side, minus 3y. 9 plus 3
X minus 3y is equal to
Minus 3.
6, ma'am. X minus 3y is equal to 6.
minus 3y equal to 6. Alright, this is the second linear equation, 2 variables. Okay. What is first equation?
X minus 7y is equal to minus 42.
X minus 7y equal to x minus 7y
42.
equal to minus 42. And second equation, x minus 3y equal to 6.
6.
In question they are asking, represent this situation algebraically and graphically. This is a representation of, this is the algebraic representation. Okay. X minus 7y equal to minus 42, x minus 3y equal to 6. This is the algebraic representation. Do you understand?
Respond, Ra. This is called as algebraic representation. Now, if you solve these two equations, you will get the father age and daughter age. Do you understand? So they are asking that same statements you have to represent now graphically also. So how to represent graphically is now important. So now
This is the algebraic representation. No need to solve x and y. They didn't ask x and y values. Okay. So next, graphical representation. graphical representation. It means here we have to plot the graph. So we want some points, correct? Consider first equation, x minus 7y equal to minus 42. If x equal to 0, here we want some points. So substitute the x and y values. Okay? If x equal to 0, what is y value? In place of x, substitute 0.
X is equal to 0, ma'am.
0 minus 7y equal to yes, minus 42. It is minus 7y equal to minus 42. What is y value?
Y is equal to
Y
minus
is equal to-
42 by minus.
Yes. Minus 7 minus get cancelled. Y equal
Y
to
is
42 by 7.
No.
How much?
6.
What is the y value? 7, 6 are 42. Yes.
Y value is equal to 6.
What is the first point? First point. Point.
X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 6.
0 and 6.
6. This is the x coordinate and this is y coordinate. X value 0, y value 6. Okay? If y equal to 0, what is the x value? If y equal to 0, what is the x value? What is our equation? X minus 7y equal to x minus 7y equal to minus 42. In place of y, you can substitute 0. What is x value? All of you solve and say your answers.
Ma'am, minus 42.
Minus 42. Okay. See, in place of y, we substitute 0. X minus 0 into anything?
0. 0. 0.
Minus 42. Okay. See this x equal to minus 42.
Minus 42 plus 0.